Oops, that was the wrong button. Well, I accidentally started streaming.
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh, wow,
hi.
okay.
I wasn't ready for that, but I did it.
What a guy. What a guy.
I
all
was
good.
clicking one button and I thought it was another button. Now I'm confused.
Another button.
Another button!
He clicked another button, mate.
I did. Is this the right one? Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
That button was posh. I don't know
Posh
what that
is
means.
not how I would describe the button.
Posh.
EJ, question
Yes?
for you. On the overlay.
Yes.
You said the overlay is messed up for you.
This is now correct, hopefully. It's correct-ish, at least.
Well, let me double check. Because something you can also, if you have it on the popped out camera menu.
Yeah. I could shrink it.
Wow.
Looking at yourself
No,
like a
that was
parrot
the thing.
in a mirror.
No, I'm listening to another stream apparently. I don't know how this one pulled up, but this is fine.
Interesting.
Hope it's got some great bops.
It's got
Anyway,
some great bops.
hi everybody, welcome to the stream that I didn't mean to start. I don't know if it's actually working properly because I
It is.
was unprepared. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Nice. I haven't started mine yet, so.
Anyway, we're just piling on Stu once again, making fun of him for ridiculous things.
Existing.
Wow.
How
Wow.
dare you breathe,
Wow.
sir?
I was gonna mention how
How dare I breathe? Is that what you just said?
if he breathes, he's Reximus.
That's about right.
I was gonna mention how we make fun of Reximus because we make fun of Stu.
Yep.
Of course, Reximus makes it really easy to make fun of him. Basically, Stu
Very
makes
true.
it really easy to make fun of him.
I'm probably
They're
going to
just
be
the same
typing
person.
throughout this session. I'm just letting you know.
It's
To this
alright.
client.
Yeah, because Reximus can't wipe his own behind. He has to pay someone to do it.
Oh no.
Or cast
Because his
magic.
little arms can't reach his large rear.
Oh,
Listen.
no.
That's very rude, okay?
But very accurate.
But you didn't deny it.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
that's fair.
Got myself a bag of popcorn. I'm ready to watch this mayhem unfold.
Oh boy, I can't wait to die.
You'll only
There
die if
we
you
go.
do something stupid.
I do that often.
Yes, exactly. Last session is a good example of this.
Wait, no.
I'm a child. I don't have battle strategy.
EJ, why did
Walks
you...
into a room, gets a fireball yeeted at them.
EJ, I'm
Why did
so
I what?
confused. This,
What?
the original one works for me. Why doesn't it work for you? I'm confused.
Did he change the original one? Is it different for us two? However sense that would make.
Is yours not popped out?
No.
Okay, well there you go. There's why.
Okay.
So if you pop out the cameras, like I was saying, you can resize it to fit. So,
Interest. Well,
do you know how to pop out the cameras?
yes.
Okay.
I don't know what you mean by I could. I mean, I
Oh
could
wait, it
resize
doesn't.
manually.
It's not. It wasn't stretched to screen. Never mind.
You can resize the box that pops out, right? So
Mhm.
there's like any tab, like you can like change the height, width, and all that fun stuff. You can
Mhm.
just do that.
Mhm.
That's what I mean by resize.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh.
Never mind. I got it. I got it.
Stu's bad.
I got it.
Stu's bad.
Roast of Stew. Stew is bad. Sorry, I look like a rat. We were talking
Dude,
about how
I'm
all of us
freaking
look
10
like hot
minutes late. I
garbage,
still don't
except
have
Stew.
this. Except Stu.
Because Stu always looks that way. I'm joking.
Yeah. Yep. That's accurate.
We all look like hot garbage, except for Stu. Stu just looks like cold garbage.
Hey, actually,
called
Star,
me,
how's it
sorry.
going? Welcome to the stream.
Like
Hi,
the
Star.
frozen meats that people threw out and didn't want.
Star says,
Yep.
I'm here because Stu is slow, lol. Yeah, Stu's messaging a editing client. He's trapped forever.
And I'm trying to make
He'll
the
never be able to join
freaking
us.
overlay work.
hmm
All right, I think
I'm
we're
just
good.
enjoying my popcorn.
Also, I started streaming a little bit too early.
Okay,
by
hi.
accident.
I'm finally here
we're
on the
ready.
Evotech channel. We're live. Hello.
Yay.
Good day.
Hello,
sir.
everyone, and welcome.
It's
and-
not live for me.
Gasp.
It'll
Give
be
it
in a
Lies
second.
and
It will.
deception.
Yeah, you gotta give it some time.
Deception.
Shay, don't be impatient.
I'm watching Gabby.
Disgrace.
All right.
Yeah.
We're still hosting Gabby for me.
Hmm.
Okay. Listen, I don't know what you want. Do you want to just snap my fingers and be live immediately?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
I can't do
they
that.
snapped.
I'm sorry.
I don't feel so good.
See, we're good.
Oh.
Just okay. All right.
There we go. Now we're live.
Okay. Yes. We're good.
I love that. Oh my god, that's amazing.
We're good. All right.
What are we laughing at? Are we laughing at me, or are we laughing at something else that's much more
I'm
funny
laughing
than
at the
me?
joke
All of
you
the
made.
above.
Oh,
I
wow.
was laughing at the joke you made.
I didn't think it was that funny.
You guys
I was
like,
surprised.
wow, I made a joke that people laughed at?
I know, it doesn't
I've
happen
never
often.
felt this before.
I've
This
never
was
felt
great.
such appreciation.
This feels amazing. What is this feeling?
Oh, I should try making lame jokes more often.
Yeah.
Wow.
Should.
Wow.
My usual ones are too highbrow, I guess. I don't know.
Usually we don't understand them. We have too small of brains.
Jack, close your eyes.
Oh no,
I'm
Stu's
stripping
changing on screen. How could he? Against
Tearing
terms of
off my
service.
jacket. Oh no, the hair. Oh no.
Well, that's
I
boring.
know it's a lot. The hair, the
Hair.
bod.
Alright, we're good.
Whoa, my ears. So, are we ready? Are we ready for D&D?
Are we?
I
Wait,
don't
one
know.
more time?
I just became like
One more
Davy
time?
Jones. I'm not gonna say it again.
Alright.
You heard me.
Uh,
Actually, Star says, "How'd you guys like the art?" Oh well, gasp! Did we not show that last stream? Hold on, I
we
need to
showed it on the
pull
Twitter, but
Yeah,
it was
it was so great. I loved it.
Before we do,
I can
it was
pull it up. on
beautiful.
here.
because
Yeah,
my
I'll-
friend's house is
absolutely
flooding, and I'm trying to help him out with it.
I will. Wait, how are you helping out from your computer?
Moral support. My
I
text.
see. I see. All right. So yeah, art. I mean, Star sent us a really great fan art last week of our characters, and it was good. It was made me happy. It was made me happy. I am many sense making.
Was made me happy. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Exactly.
it gave you serotonin.
Yes, it did me a serotonin. How do I
It gave
find
me
it?
the bust of serotonin.
I'm just gonna have to search hashtag Avotech
What?
D&D.
What are we
by the
saying right now?
Brain drugs.
By the way, if you have any other art you'd like to tweet at us or whatever, you can use hashtag AvotechDND so that we can see it easily. Here is this. Whoosh. I hope you can see it. There we go. Oh, I broke
Okay,
it.
now I'm
There we go. Now you can see it. So Star made this art, and it's great. It's so good. I love it. Hello?
It's so good.
Anyone there?
Everybody on EJ
Wanna
stream.
be
Oh, that's
friends?
nice. Everybody on Evotech stream. Huh?
Yep.
Well, that's because Stu's bad.
Yes.
That's
Dude,
what
I am doing 50 billion things right now. It's
Maybe
actually
you
insane.
should stop doing that.
No, I gotta tweet out the stream. Do you want people to not come to the stream, bro?
Oh yeah, I forgot I
Yes.
haven't tweeted at the stream either. Maybe I should do that. Wow.
Little
Maybe I
did you
should be
know,
more like Stu.
I didn't. Have this to be-
Oh my
stream.
god,
We are
I'm
not
sorry.
prepared
Bless
today.
you.
No.
I mean, I'm prepared. I'm here. I'm ready to go.
I'm
not,
prepared.
That's not correct.
I would love for a day where we're perfectly prepared every time.
That's never gonna happen,
Right.
let's be honest.
Yikes.
This is the one I was looking for.
Man, I hyped us up, man.
Maybe we should just be ready like a half hour before, like just pretend that that's when we're streaming, so then when we end up being late, we'll end up on time.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Got him.
I've been ready 20 minutes beforehand every time.
I've been ready on time most of the time. I guess I was ready
So
on time
y'all are
this time.
saying it's just me.
Yes.
And Niner,
Cool.
who isn't even here.
Yikes.
At least you outrank Niner just a little bit, Stu.
Yeah. At least you're here.
Wow. Wow.
Actually,
though-
Star says, never be more like Stu. That's a bad decision, EJ. Whoa.
Yeah.
Jay's
hey.
just like wrecked. Hey, Belugi,
Excuse me.
welcome to the stream. How's it going?
There's those tweets.
I sent it.
There's
It's
one.
There.
Hi,
There.
Ducky.
Ducky
Okay,
say.
I thought
Yeah,
you
we
said,
are.
where's the tweet? I was
Where's
about
the
to be
tweet?
upset.
Fight me.
I
now.
will.
Let's go. I
Let's
will kill
go.
you and your 1 HP. I will flick you on the nose and you will die.
I just healed up to max. What do you mean?
Yeah, you guys were healed up to max.
We all drank that Gucci water.
Come at me. I have a +2 on my dagger. 15. Let's go. What's your
Oh,
AC?
I've got I'll slap you.
Please tell me you rolled above a 10.
Are we rolling? Are we
Oh,
in
I'm
combat?
supposed to roll for this? Okay.
Have we started the session? What?
I rolled a
No,
17.
we haven't. We have not started.
Yeah,
the
no,
session.
she slapped me real hard.
Rolled a 17 to hit.
I guess we
Yes.
started the
Okay.
session.
So you hit her. You hit him. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
this
alright,
Myrtle
that's
hitting
great.
Stu, or is this like the characters?
Myrtle hitting Stu.
Ah, yes. Okay, roll for damage with a
Which
d20.
dice do I roll for that again?
It'll be it's a D20. No wait, it's what is it? Oh no, never mind. It's just 1 damage. You just do 1 damage. That's what it is.
Oh, I don't want to slap him then. I want to
Punch him with a
poke him with my
axe.
sword.
Wait, is that? Do you do 1 damage? Yeah, you only do 1 damage for unarmed.
Anyway, I think we're trying to start the Evotech D&D now. So
I think
glad
so
y'all
as
are
well.
here.
I don't know what's
Star's
happening.
moving back to Evotech because Ducky's there, and obviously friends stick together.
Ducky, hello. Yes, good Ducky.
Evil
Ducky's-
Loogie's like,
Ducky's
sorry,
good.
I missed the stream yesterday. I was too sleepy. That's fine. There wasn't a stream yesterday. I didn't
didn't
actually
stream
stream. Yeah, I didn't stream. On
EJ
my
was
channel.
also too sleepy.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, are we good? We good to go? You done squabbling
do this.
children?
I was
Yes.
not squabbling. I am not a child. Well, I am a child, but
You are
Shush.
the only
I
child.
was a
I am a
child,
child. I'm literally a child. I'm Tat.
and she was a child.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say we're good. So to pick up where we left off.
D&D.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Everyone died.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
Quite
almost
literally.
died.
Tat
You're-
walked into a room to meet the Emperor. And
Hi,
got
how's
shown
it?
fire.
And then I died.
Yep, everyone went below 0 HP. I pulled. They were pulled from the brink of death. So
Emperor was
back
like,
into it
intruder.
further.
Oh wait, they're all dead, huh? I guess
Yep.
this is more powerful than I thought.
So to give an actual recap, last session, Alcides disappeared off the face of the earth, out of existence, and he's just gone forever now. Tat, Reximus, and Chrissy all made their way to the Emperor's palace, trespassed, found the Emperor in a room, and the Emperor shot them with a fireball. They proceeded to all then wake up in their own respective rooms, locked in the rooms, and had a small conversation with the Emperor. Reximus threatened him, and we pick up there.
Yes, I do recall saying at the end though, like, okay, I don't want to, like, I apologize for trying to stir things up, but I was just trying to get answers, and clearly he doesn't have any.
I don't remember what happened
So-
yesterday, so yeah, you're cool. Glad you remember that.
Yeah, no, you can watch the video. It was there.
Approximately the
Watch
last thing
an
that
hour.
happened.
All right, sure. I'll go ahead and watch the
Approximately the
video
last
right
thing
now,
that
then.
happened was Myrtle was
No,
like,
it's the. It was like the last 2 or 3 minutes, basically. Everyone basically left the rooms. I edited this, so I know. Everyone left the rooms, and I apologized for threatening him, but he was still upset about.
Sorry, as Steve
being
told me,
threatened.
I'm going to go ahead and watch the full 57-minute long video now.
Nice.
Just to catch up. Just to catch up.
Blue, I swear to God.
the last thing that happened was Myrtle, or like the Emperor was like agreeing with Myrtle that we're all in a situation that's a bit odd, so we
Yes,
should work
we're,
together.
we're all in this together. Yes,
I do
correct.
remember it. I was just messing with Stuart.
Okay.
Thank you.
Reximus, you had just apologized for threatening the Emperor, and
Yes.
we're going to go ahead and pick up right there. Well, it is good that you have a brain on that big head of yours. So, as your elven friend said, we are all in this situation. So, it would be better if we don't lunge at each other's throats.
Right.
So,
yeah,
if I may,
that's fair.
what do you know?
Well, we know that we're like here together, and there's like no one else except you.
Hmm.
I don't know where here is. this dude named Tick said something about a mindscape. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to assume it's not good.
So you have like a magic staff, right? Does that mean you can like do other cool magic things? Maybe
I
you
have
could find an answer with like a cool magic crystal ball or table or something?
I have a few magic staves.
Ooh.
The one that I used shot a fireball at you. and
Yeah,
I
that
don't
kind of
think you'll
hurt. I didn't like
prefer
that.
Me doing
I'll
that
kind of
again.
like get a little pouty for a second.
You said Tick?
Yes.
What do
Pardon
you
me,
know?
Reximus is
this
just texting someone.
Tick?
Well, I don't know. He just kind of. I think he's magical. Maybe I was getting some pretty magical vibes.
My house?
Has he offered you anything?
Well, he wanted my help looking for something. Some sort of key, maybe, or I'm not sure. But I don't remember him offering me anything. Did he offer me something? Should I do a history check? Or something like that? Like, I don't.
Well, you don't remember ever making any deals with him, so.
Right. Okay.
I think he gave me a golden necklace. I gave it to Chrissy. It
It's in
seems
my
cool.
pocket.
What did he ask for in return?
I don't know. He sent me through hell.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I don't think he's the root of our problem. And he watches the Emperor kind of grabs his chin and he gets this inquisitive look on his face.
I just want to point out a fact that everything has been going wrong ever since those beans, Reximus.
Okay. All right. Let's not point fingers. You just said we need to work together, and now
Bean
you're.
boy,
You
bean
don't have any
boy.
fingers to point, anyways.
Well, I have fingers. They're small, but they're fingers.
Right. Anyways,
I
but
could do
have
it.
you noticed that
no,
nothing
look,
has
I
gone
can-
right since the
But
beans?
look, I can put them together.
All right, you two.
Look,
I need you to stop talking. What happened with these beans?
Oh,
Yeah,
Reximus
right.
was
What happened
dumb.
with
He
the
had a bag
beans?
of beans, and then he gave them to Lord Tridum, who tried to
Okay,
eat the
let's not-
beans, and then two pyramids spawned and exploded. And then there was Barky. Where's Barky?
Oh,
Okay,
so
all right.
you were the cause of that.
no. Oh, well,
I
okay.
see.
Do I get to talk at all about the thing that I caused?
Oh, go
Apparently.
ahead. No, please.
You do
I'd
admit
love to
that you
hear the
caused
Okay.
excuse.
it. Okay.
So, I had a family heirloom that was a bag of beans, and I wanted to prank this guy that I really hated, and he invited me to his party, and I was supposed to go there as, like, the representative of my family, so I went there, and I was going to prank him with the beans, but then he ate one and, like, ingested them, and they all spilled out, and caused this massive, chaotic thing that happened at his home, and, you know, people got hurt and stuff, and it was a lot of...
I do know who Lord Tridum is, or was. May he rest in peace.
Oh, he's not okay.
But no, he is not. Due to a wonderful, wonderful prank from your friend here.
Yeah.
But we will deal with that later, as there is no one to currently arrest you for committing murder.
I'll just take a step away from Reximus.
The Emperor thinks for a moment. So, young girl, you had said something about magic fixing this. What do you remember what you said?
I asked if you had like a magic crystal ball or a table or something that could like help us figure out where we are or where everyone else is. Maybe you could help find my parents too, if they're disappeared as well.
I don't have magic ball or anything like that.
But you have other magic stuff. Maybe you have like an advisor in your city that knows more about this stuff?
I did,
Well, they
but
might
I
have
don't
magic
know
stuff.
where they are. They are also gone, but I do have a secondary option. And he gets this kind of far off look on his face. He starts to think for a moment.
I had that look when I said I went through hell.
Hmm.
I've an idea. You three are fairly capable, yeah?
Mm,
You can
no one's ever
take
called
care
me
of
that
yourselves.
before.
Depends on what you mean by that.
Recently, I captured a magical creature who
Is it a
he's in my
unicorn?
debt. No, not a
Oh.
unicorn. But they are in my debt, and they should be able to remedy this problem. In fact, they may have actually caused it. He kind of rubs his chin again. Alrighty. If you wouldn't mind following me, and he begins
Okay.
to walk down a hallway. Wow, Tad, you're just cool. All right. Uh,
He has
so he
cool
begins to-
robes. Obviously, he's in charge.
very true. He begins walking down a hallway. The hallway that your rooms are on. He begins walking down two set of stairs. The same main stairwell to the main hall. Tad's following him. The rest of the other two. What are you two doing? Chrissy and Reximus.
I'm kind of still sus of this dude. So, is there any way that I can do that Arcana check again now that I've sort of been near him for a little bit and I've like seen him use his magic and well, I already had seen my.
What do you
Yeah.
mean, Arcana? Like, do you
'Cause
want
you
to
said
check
he
to see if he
looked-
has any magic items on him?
No, you said earlier you were like, "Oh, he looks weird,"
Oh,
and
yes.
I was like, "Do I roll
yes,
insight?" And you're like, "No, it's
strange.
Arcana."
Ah, okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll an Arcana check then.
All right, that's an 18.
Okay. The best you can get is when looking at him, you do get a faint magical yeah. A faint magical aura
Look back,
kind of
Star.
pulsing off of him. Most commonly, when you see a magical aura, it's just this slight glow around an item, or a stronger glow depending on how strong the magic is. With him, it's kind of, I don't know, pulsating, and you get the sense that it's some sort of illusion magic on his form.
It's just taking the skies again.
Swear.
So that's what you get from the trick.
Ah, there actually never were any other people in this town. I was just acting as all of them.
I was all of them. It was me all along.
I'm Shu. That's my brother Doc.
Oh, God. But you get the sense that there's this pulsating magical glow off of him. Doesn't look like any magical aura that you've seen before.
Okay.
Do I notice Reximus kind of like giving him like a little stare?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
are you doing?
Oh, he's just a very fancy, handsome-looking fellow, you know.
He
No,
does not
you!
look handsome.
Oh, I didn't know you swing that way, but all right.
The Emperor kind of stops at the end of the hall. Are you two coming or what?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, we'll be right there.
God, this is why I don't let people in my home. And he starts heading down the stairs again. Tad, are you still following him?
Yeah, I'll wait. Are we at the end of a hallway at the stairs?
He went to the end of the hallway and then he started going down the stairs.
I'll
Okay,
wait there for a second at the junction.
Okay.
Hey,
Just looking
Blue.
back.
Yes.
I would like to cast Detect Magic on him. Because if I do that, it's not just the aura. I can learn the School of Magic as well.
Okay. Sure.
And I have to like I don't know how to mark that I've cast this
Um,
because
So-
it says at will it's a first level spell, but it doesn't let me press cast. You know what I mean? Like
yes, it has to be cast at a second level. So because you can't cast things at first level. So it's basically being cast at second level. You use your second level spell slot basically.
so
right
I only
above-
had.
right next to where it says
Wait.
packed. You only have
Did
one
I get
spell
mine?
slot.
Did I get mine cleared though? Because we just like took a big nap or something.
No, you guys died. You did not rest.
We went unconscious.
You guys got brought back
Oh
to
my God.
life.
Okay, yeah. So I'm using the
Wait, we
last
actually
one.
fully died?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
interesting.
Well.
That would have been nice to know. Didn't know that.
So should we have all our slots reset and stuff?
No.
All right. Well, I cast my last.
Didn't realize that we went past
spell slot
death
then.
stage. Are we in
Oh,
like a sub level of the mindscape now? It's like the Matrix or Inception or something.
um,
I'm just a
So
child. I
Reximus-
don't know what's happening.
yeah. Reximus, you use your last spell slot.
Yeah.
Okay. And you cast Detect Magic. As you begin to detect magic, he has gone down the stairs. Are you gonna follow him before you cast it?
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
cast something I can't see.
Exactly. All right.
So-
Just want to make sure. So you follow. You catch up to him and Tat. He's going down the stairs currently. You catch up to Tat. Chrissy, are you
Mhm.
following?
Yes.
So you catch up with them as well, and Reximus, you cast Detect Magic, and you get this. There's this pulse of energy from around you that you can see, Reximus, as the spell gets cast, and you see a lot of magic from all over the place. It's overwhelming how much magic is
Hmm.
around you. It looks as though the air itself is like it has part of it's sparkling as if it has glitter thrown through the air. And it really is it's overwhelming to kind of see everything. You pushing past all the other magical aura around you. You kind of look directly at the Emperor, and you get the sense that it's. I'm trying to remember the type of magic here.
Yeah, definitely. Look it up.
There we go. Let's see here. Illusion. Yeah, you get it is illusion magic.
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna keep following.
You
Are you gonna
continue
mention
following him.
this to anyone?
Not yet.
Tat and Chrissy, are you following the Emperor and Reximus?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Is anything being said?
Not from the Emperor, no.
Mm-hmm. So I'll just
Um,
strike up a conversation with him. I'll be like, "So you live in this big place every day?"
yes, not every day, but a majority of the time, yes.
That's so cool.
I
You
don't
could,
leave as
like-
often as I used to.
It's like
And how
big
much of
enough
the
to
money
fit
do
my
you
whole
keep for yourself?
village in here.
Too many voices and too much
Sorry.
banging from Stuart.
I'm
just-
sorry,
I'm just-
dude. I'm so frustrated with YouTube right now.
I'm just
It's all good.
wondering, like, wow,
Holy.
it's big enough to fit my whole village in here. You can say what you're gonna say, Myrtle.
Yep.
I heard it, but
Well, it looks like you keep a lot of money for yourself, huh?
Well, yes.
I run the country.
I am the
No.
Emperor.
Yeah, but do you think you could be a little charitable, right? Help the people in the lower
Charity never
district.
helped anyone. The lower
Right.
district has enough money on its own. They're surviving, aren't they? They're living comfortably.
Oh yeah, that homeless man on the street seemed like he was doing great.
I
And
was
the
homeless
man
the
has
other
to pay
day.
Taxes.
What? There was two people talking. I'm sorry.
The homeless man hadn't paid his taxes, or else he wouldn't be homeless. And then Tad had said that she was homeless the other day. Or as well, he might not even have a job. That is his own fault, is it not?
Well, yeah, you could do a little something to help with that, though.
You're asking a lot for someone I don't know.
Are we getting into a deep capitalism discussion?
If I may also
Politics.
ask,
Kill the
who are
bourgeoisie.
you? Who are you to tell the emperor what to do?
And who are you to
he
tell me what
stops
to
and
do?
looks back at you. Well, I'm the emperor.
Can I just like bump it?
Well, yeah, but it's just
Yeah.
the four of us right now. We
Yes.
don't know where we are. You might not be the emperor at all where we are. I don't know where we are.
understand.
Whatever plane of existence this is.
Stop fighting.
All right, fair enough.
He glares at you, Chrissy, for a moment, and then he turns his back and continues going down the stairs. Eventually, as you guys have been following and having this conversation, you do make your way to the bottom level of the castle. He stops, pulls out a set of keys, and opens up this wooden door, sturdy-looking wooden door. And as it swings open, you see a large dungeon sprawling out from you.
Oh.
Cells and chains, some chairs here and there, littering the walls. You see a table in the middle with papers spread out. Looks like someone had been working there before they disappeared. And the Emperor walks past it without even a second glance, eventually making his way to the to another door, which he pulls out another set of keys and opens. He opens up the door, looks back to make sure you guys are still following him. Are you guys still followed, or are you guys stopping to look around?
I'm looking around at things, kind of walking a little more slowly than I was before.
Definitely glancing, but still following.
I'm not really paying so much attention as to like the fancy stuff because like boring, like whatever. You know, I'm used to this.
Oh yes, the fancy
but-
person cells. Mm-hmm.
Whatever, whatever. Like all of this stuff that's here, I'm just keeping track of like where we're like our directions.
Okay.
Like where we're going in the building.
Okay.
So.
After making sure you guys are still following, one more set of stairs and we'll be there momentarily. And he goes through the door and starts heading down another set of stairs.
Quick question for you.
He stops at the top of the stairs. Yes.
How do you remember where all these different places are if this place is so big, you know?
Years of living here.
That's fair.
I have to
Quite
pee.
literally the majority of my life. You can use one of the toilets, and he motions over to one of the cells with a bucket in it.
Okay, thank you.
Very well. Oh, actually, okay. He actually had to go. He actually had to go.
Yeah, no, you actually gotta go. All right.
Actually, in game, I'm gonna like take like my cloak and just kind of like shield her.
Shield the cell. Yeah, okay.
Just kind of like stand like in front of her and just like cover her up with like a screen, you know,
Right.
just holding it up with my arms like a bat. I'm a
Yeah.
bat. The bat of purity.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Mr. Snallshower, years of living here. Quite literally centuries. Why do you ask?
I don't know. I feel like I'd get lost in this place even. Well, I guess I just didn't expect that many years of. How old are you?
I've been the Emperor. How long have you lived in this country?
I don't remember.
You don't remember your age?
No.
How old are you? Let's double check.
He went to the bathroom with the boomerang.
Nice.
Bruh.
We didn't know you actually had to pee.
You're 20 years old, by the way.
20.
I was doing it both in character and out of character.
Nice. Yeah. All right. So I repeat that back to him. I guess I'm 20 years old.
Times your age by 40. At the very least.
Wait, okay, wait. He doesn't look old though, right?
He looks maybe 46.
Okay.
Sketch.
Okay. I see. I see. Um so is that why you use spells to keep up appearances?
I need to do no such thing. I
Are you
was appointed
immortal?
the position of emperor from the gods. What? Have you not been taught this in your schools? I'm fairly certain we teach this in all of our schools.
I didn't go to school.
I didn't need to learn things.
Can I come back from whatever corner I was in?
Yeah, you walk out of the cell and the emperor is glaring at Reximus very suspiciously, I guess you could say. He's not
Mm-hmm.
very trustworthy of Reximus at this exact moment from what you can tell. Right. If you are the Snarlshire, as you said, you have had some good schooling on you. I'm well aware how we teach our diplomats. And you were saying you didn't learn this.
I don't know. I'm just a little bit skeptical,
He failed every grade.
I guess.
He was a party boy.
Skeptical is good. But you are... on a very, very short leash, Snarlshire.
I don't know whose leash.
Mine
would
and the
be referring
government's,
to.
and if you cross me, you will die. I would like... it's going to go and roll intimidation. Natural 19 plus 3. Yeah, he's threatening you.
Well, should we continue?
What did you say, Roximus? Why is he mad at you?
Don't worry about that.
If you wouldn't mind going down the stairs before me, Mr. Snarlshire, I would much rather have you in front of me than behind me at this point.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that, to be honest.
And I'm not comfortable with you behind me with knives.
All right, ladies, let's play nice. I'll keep an eye on both of you. How about that?
That is perfectly fine as long as Mr. Snarlshire decides to go first. Or I'll happily continue on where I'm going and leave you in this rotten realm if I can find a way out by myself.
Reximus, go down the stairs first now. And I
But
kind of motion my head towards the stairs.
Why is everyone fighting? I was gone for 2 minutes.
Okay.
As your
Fine.
friend stated,
Fine, I will. I don't know where I'm going, though. That's the issue.
just down the stairs.
Are we gonna be in prison? What's
No.
happening?
Alright, I'm
Well,
going to
friend is-
reluctantly go
Begin
to the
heading
front.
this way. Okay.
Yes.
Your friend is more likely than you are, small child. Don't worry. And if it makes you feel any more comfortable, your friend is behind me as well. Your friends are behind me. I will be following you down the stairs.
Yes, very comforting.
So he begins to follow you down the stairs. Reximus, I'd like you to go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh gosh, dude. Stop
Well,
making me
no,
do
actually,
rolls.
what is your? If you don't want to roll, I can do your passive perception. Which is
No, it's fine. I would definitely prefer to actually try and roll.
Are you gonna use your dice or your online thing?
It's my online 12. It's a little bit better than my passive.
All right. So you stop for a moment, and like as you're going down the stairs, you kind of slow down and you look, and you see with detect magic still going. I think how long does detect magic go for? Sorry,
An
let me
hour.
check. An
If
hour.
it's
Thank you.
cast.
Yep. With detect magic still going, as you're beginning to go down the stairs, you notice that the magical, I guess, glitter in the air that you were
Mhm.
seeing before is much more potent down these stairs. You get an understanding from it that it is, let's see here, enchantment magic of some sort to stop something from leaving. To your understanding. And as you get down the stairs, you see another door. And the Emperor kind of stops you and he pushes ahead of you, unlocks the door, and opens it.
What is in here?
Well, and as he opens up the door, he motions to a room where you see a genie, an Ifrit to be exact, sitting more floating midair in the center of a magical circle. And he's sitting kind of floating in midair, meditating more or less. This fun creature made a pact with me a little while ago, and I have continued to use it. Per an agreement, of course.
And what would that be?
The Blue Wings 4 is confused by your question. What?
What would that agreement be?
Well, that is between myself and, well, the Ifrit. And as of right now, I really do not trust you.
I guess that's fair.
I don't blame you.
What's an Ifrit?
All right. So why are we down here? Why did you bring us to him?
Well, because I do not have any guards, and you are the closest thing to bait I could use, I guess, if things go poorly, and if he decides to not befriend and or do what I tell him. And to answer your question, it's a type of genie. Usually,
Oh, I'm aware.
sorry, he's talking to Tad. He looks down to Tad.
Oh.
To answer your question, it's a type of genie. It, how do I... Well, I'm not quite sure how to explain it, actually. Besides that they are used to make wishes, and they're not to be the most trusted genies. They're usually tricksters and evil. And this one has so happened to play it into my own trap, and now he owes me. If he wants to keep on breathing, that is. And as he says that, he takes a few steps in.
I was considering just being like, Rexmas knows a genie. He's really great. He does all kinds of good stuff.
I mean, I'm assuming you're not going to say that?
I was considering it, but I don't know if he's going to slap me.
He can't reach you with his tiny arms.
I was considering saying it, but then he kept talking, so I just stayed silent, and now he's moving to do something, so I'll just watch.
Yep. He takes a few steps into the room. Good. Well, I don't quite know what time of day it is. I would assume it's evening of some sort. Good evening, Ifrit. How are you today? Ifrit doesn't move or speak. He just continues floating there.
What's it look like?
I will go ahead and send an image. It's got deep red skin with streaks of black, almost coal-like markings on it. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go ahead and send an image of the Ifrits.
Ifrit!
Ifrit! Copy image.
Oh, wait.
It has been sent.
Oh, he looked
That's
angry.
fair.
Yes.
If he had looked cuter, I might have been like, "Hi, what's your name?" But now I'm gonna be like, "Oh."
Yes.
If he only had been
very.
cuter.
He's about, from what you can tell, about 7 feet tall, muscular and floating midair. So at this exact moment, he's about 8 feet up in the air. He's a foot off the ground. Legs crossed, kind of just levitating up and down slightly, as he seems to be meditating, and he pays no mind to the Emperor entering the room.
Chrissy, he looks like one of those things that I saw in the place that made my brain hurt.
What?
I don't know.
Oh. You didn't take any candy from anyone, did you?
No.
Okay.
Candy from Tick.
Can I have candy? Do you have candy?
No, I don't have candy.
Okay.
Reximus, what are you doing?
I want to analyze the situation a little bit more because I feel like this deal does not really benefit the genie that much,
Or us.
and or us, yeah. But
Right.
I want to see what the situation is here. So, is there any way I can roll like insight on him?
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight, at least on in regards to what the Emperor had stated about this deal that he had supposedly struck out.
Did you roll a negative number again?
Oh, he totally messed.
It's a 1.
Oh, Stu.
It's a nat 1, bro. No.
You have no idea what kind of deal he made, but man, you know genies make weird deals. So like, I mean, hey, if this is what he wants,
Gasp.
I mean, don't kink shame, man. Christy, what are you doing right now?
God.
I'm just kind of standing by Tat, making sure to keep my distance, cause this is big boy.
Do any of you
What's
enter the
he-
room?
What's he held in? Like, what kind of... Is it a cage? Is it like a floating magic circle or something?
Just
There's
a
just-
stone room.
From what you can tell, it's just a stone room with a magical circle on the ground.
I see.
Keep my
Do any of you enter the room?
I'm gonna keep my distance as well, because it looks scary.
Yeah, like
Okay.
by the door, like not through the doorway, but it's like standing near the doorway.
So the Ifrit doesn't respond to the Emperor. Reximus, have you entered the room? I'm sorry. Or are you still in the other hallway area?
I'm not trying to enter the room at the current moment. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, the Ifrit doesn't doesn't respond to the Emperor. The Emperor kind of stands there for a few moments. His hands behind his back. You can kind of see that his like hands tighten as he's kind of like holding his hands behind his back, just like in a kind of a I don't know upright position. He watches his hands kind of tighten slightly. Ifrit, I have a request for you, and maybe we can talk about our current arrangement. I would like to know what you can tell me about what has happened to my current city. The Ifrit continues to float there without a response.
Does he have more than one city?
I'm just gonna put this out here. I don't think that they exactly work too well where we're at.
Are you talking to the Emperor?
Yeah.
He kind of looks back. What do you mean?
Right. Yeah,
See, my genie is broken. I might need
yeah,
to take it to this genie shop at some point.
So
tuned up.
I don't know where my genie is
Oh,
because I tried to get him to find out about what was going on, and he disappeared out of existence. Like, not the you know the teleport kind of disappear, but it's not like it was like a different kind of disappear.
so you have a genie as well, then?
Yeah, I mean we can like trade genie notes if you want.
How to
Maybe.
train your genie.
How to train
Do you
your
collect? Do you collect them, or are you just like a one genie kind of guy?
genie? At the moment, just a one genie, but collecting does seem interesting. Reximus, you see behind the Emperor, as the Emperor's kind of looking at you, the Ifrit opens up its eyes, and the Ifrit kind of stares at the Emperor for a few moments and looks back at the doorway and looks at you. And he tilts his head.
I'm gonna hide behind Chrissy.
Well, isn't this interesting? You weren't supposed to be here. The Emperor kind of looks back. Well, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to those few behind you. This was supposed to be something alone. sorry. Common isn't my strong suit. Something for myself and the Emperor. What do you mean, Ifrit? Oh. So, if I may ask, you three, what are you doing here? I heard you have a genie of your own. Is that correct?
Leaving.
Are they also in a cell?
I am going to respond to this. I just want to ask you, Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to do I recognize this voice, or is that just Blue not being able to make?
Nah, it's just
A
Blue
bunch of
not able to
different
make other
voices.
voices right now.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Um,
Blue's just one set voice right now.
okay, yeah, no, I'll just say,
Yes, I may or may not have a genie at the moment. I'm not even sure what the current status of him is. So,
Sorry, I'm going to try to change up his voice a bit.
Sure.
Because I realized it is very similar to the other one. So they aren't trapped in a cell then. There we are. That's better. They aren't trapped in something similar to this, are they?
no, I don't think so.
That's good. My brothers and I do not like being tricked. And he glares at the Emperor.
Oh, so you guys are like siblings.
Distant cousins.
But
The Emperor,
Okay.
if you do not mind me asking, Ifrit, what do you know about this situation? Oh, I know quite a lot, in fact. But, again, not really for you to know, now is it? I believe it is, if it was meant for myself and you.
hey, Mr. Emperor,
What?
okay, listen, I know you don't trust me really much at all.
I trust
But-
you even less now, because to my understanding you aren't even supposed to be here.
Okay, well, clearly he seems to only want to address us right now. So maybe if you just sort of ducked out of the room for a second, he might be more willing to answer some questions.
Oh, absolutely not.
All right, well, never mind.
Oh, but Mr. Emperor, don't you think that may be a good idea? You know, we do not get along very well. Sorry, I'm
He's gonna
grabbing
pull out a
this.
knife.
The Emperor stops and thinks for a moment. All right,
You're good.
grabbing notes.
Tat has already taken a couple steps back, like up the stairs a little bit, like retreating, but then she stops when the guy says, "Oh yeah, I know quite a bit about the situation." She'll be like standing there, not moving anymore.
Okay. Dog, stop.
Woof.
Sorry, he was digging a hole in my couch. The Emperor stops for a moment and thinks. I don't trust you, Snarlshire. But one of your friends. You. And he turns back and he looks at Tat, looks at you, to the Emperor.
Hmm?
Why don't you have a conversation with the Ifrit? A child.
Okay.
Can she
don't-
stay out of the room?
Yeah, I
I
don't think that's
I
possible.
don't mind at all.
Okay. that's
I'm
fine.
not able to leave this circle. And I'm just trying to piss off Galamir here. The Emperor kind of grimaces slightly.
Can we call you Gally?
Absolutely not. The Emperor stops and thinks for a moment. It's up to you if you want to talk to him on his own. But obviously, he's not very fond of me, as you can tell. He looks back at you, Reximus.
Mhm.
If you want to talk with the Ifrit by yourself, I will want some sort of. Blue can't think of the word now.
Tat already agreed to do so. I don't
Oh,
know if
you
you
already
caught
did?
that. Yeah,
I
like
did
when
not.
you
I'm sorry.
said maybe Tat could or whatever, I was like, okay, and I could like take a step forward hesitantly.
Okay. Chrissy instead, they want the door open. The
Like,
Emperor stops.
I wasn't saying I needed to talk to them alone. I was just saying without him in the room. Like the three of us could talk to him, right?
Roll a
But
persuasion check with disadvantage.
you're. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Sorry, chat. There we go. Oh my god, bro. Yeah,
What'd
that's
you
a
roll?
5. That's a 5.
I really do not trust you to talk with it.
Well, what do you
Oh,
want
but get
from
here.
him?
I'm looking for information out of here on how to get out of this place, wherever it is, so we can get back to the land of the living, wherever that is.
That's good. I want that too. Take another step forward, I guess, towards the door.
Reximus, roll another persuasion check without just a base roll with no disadvantage or advantage.
Okay,
He trusts the small child more than he trusts you.
that's
Currently.
that's a 15.
He's
Did you hear
become
me?
a snake!
Oh.
Yeah, the Emperor stops from. I will wait at the top of the stairs. I will be back in 30 minutes. And
How tall
he
are these
stops after
stairs?
that. They're not tall. It's a single flight of stairs. He's just gonna go wait for you to talk.
I see.
So he begins to go up the stairs, leaving the three of you down with the Ifrit.
Mm-hmm.
And Ifrit stops for a moment and just kind of like watches him go through the door and up the stairs slightly, and looks back down to you, Reximus, and gives you this grin, this smile that doesn't reach his eyes. It is just purely teeth. It's kind of like it's not a real smile. For
It's
you.
like a fake smile. Yeah, yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much, yeah.
Is that the emperor you said?
The Ifrit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it is now us. You wanted to talk.
Well, yes.
I might have changed
But
my
I believe-
mind. I'll hide behind Chrissy again.
I was about to gesture for you to go forward, but if you are hiding, yeah.
I mean, I'm hesitant. You can convince me to do so.
Yeah. I don't know how I want to play this actually.
You're the man of the group.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right. I literally am at the moment.
8-foot tall dinosaur.
What do you know about our situation?
Your situation. Not much. As said before, you weren't supposed to be here. This was a trick or a trap for Calamir. Not you.
Wait, you mean that you were the one who made everyone disappear and got us stuck here?
Yes.
How'd you
And he
do
grins
that?
again. And as he kind of gives a big smile, this time it does reach his eyes. He stops floating and lands on the ground. Kind of walks up to the edge of the circle. About 3 years of magic. And waiting. And patience.
Um,
So you wanted to trap him like you're trapped here?
Perspective. Yes.
Okay. Well,
You
can you both free each other and let us go home? Because I don't know what we're doing here. Also, do you happen to know where my parents are? They might be here or they might be not here. But I don't know where they went.
Freeing me is a question for the Emperor. But if I am free, I'll be happy to let you all go. Your parents, I do not know. Rick,
So-
yours.
Yeah, sorry. You said something about trapping him here, right?
Very, yes.
What does that get you? He's just here by himself now. How does that do anything?
By himself and with me. As he has trapped me in this room for a long time. If he were to let me free, I'd be happy to let him out. That way we both could get on with our lives. But
EJ doesn't buy that for 1 second.
Okay,
you were
just
not
saying.
supposed to be here.
Just saying.
So how do
Well,
we get out of here? Sorry, you go ahead, Chrissy.
if we let you go, how do we know there's not some severe consequences? Like, what if setting you being in there is actually better for the world? What if, in fact, we set you free and you decide to kill everything and everyone?
Hmm.
And if
I
we do
am-
set you free and you're fine, what if the next person in charge of this country turns out to be a total ding dong?
I am no demon. I could not destroy everyone. What is the word? More of a trick to get myself out of this room.
Mm-hmm.
It is better for the Emperor if I am here, as he has a free source of magic constantly. For you, nothing would change. If I could, I would get rid of you now and just send you on your merry way. However, I used up pretty much all of my magic saved for 3 years, getting you and the Emperor here.
How did
So
we get
I
caught
am-
up in this if this was only supposed to be for Galley? How did
He
how did we get
shrugs.
stuck here?
The Ifrit shrugs and takes a few steps back and kind of stretches as far as he can. Looking at it now, with the Ifrit standing, and he puts his arms out as far as he can, but they're still bent, as if the circle is much smaller than the way it looks on the floor. No clue. Magic again is volatile.
So we weren't chosen or anything, it just kind of happened to randomly mess with us as well?
Yes.
Yikes.
He hasn't said anything about the deal that they made, right?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay. Hold on.
What's your name, by the way?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and see if I can use one of these names.
Uh-oh.
See if he even
Just find a
remembers
cool
his
one
name.
though. Find a cool
I'm trying
one
to
though.
I'm trying to think if he even remembers
Don't
his
use
name. in fact.
doo-doo face pee-pee butt or whatever. That one.
Oh no, he doesn't even remember his name. It's been never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he does not remember his name.
He rolled a nat 1 on his sister check.
Yeah, pretty much. Just gonna try to give him something else.
I thought I set a limit on that. I'm so annoyed.
On what?
Did I just see you drinking
Hydrate.
Chick-fil-A?
No,
Uh-oh. Looked like a Chick-fil-A cup for a second.
no, it's Sonic.
Oh, what? I had Sonic today, too.
I had to click so many buttons.
Bro, why is it? I literally set a limit on this. Why is it not applied?
Wait, what's the limit?
Okay, well, it's not there anymore. Nice. Love to see it. It was 10. Not there anymore.
Stu, you just need to hydrate forever now. Just chug.
So, Stu, were you going to ask something about what the deal was?
Just pour it on my head.
Yeah, just-
Yo, thanks for the 5 bits.
Hey, Hog.
Okay, yeah. So, what is this arrangement that you and the Emperor have come to?
Originally, 3 years ago, I granted a wish to make an enemy disappear. However, Galamier is clever, and now I am here.
What were you hoping to get out of it?
He gives you a sly smile. That is none of your concern.
Well, if you would like us to release you, I feel like it is in your best interest to reveal that.
His face immediately goes very, very placid. Goes from smile to just my look at Niner, basically. Just
Did he pay up? Did he keep his end of the deal?
no, he did not. Galamier is a collector of items and baubles.
Sounds like another guy I know. Hopefully he doesn't have any beans.
Not to my knowledge. I wanted one thing.
Okay, alright. It took me a
Specific.
second.
That's why nobody laughs at my jokes.
I wanted a very specific jar he holds. A jar that happens to hold another friend and or sibling, distant relative of mine.
Actually, Star says, I thought he said he collected iTunes instead of items.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Alright, well, if you created this trap for the Emperor, who do you think sent us here to be party to it?
Someone powerful. Someone smart. Or someone on completely accident.
If we let you
You
out of here, could you
understand.
get us out of here?
Of course. And he brightens up immediately and kind of like leans down towards you. Happily.
Shouldn't we get the Emperor to let him out?
The Emperor's not gonna let him out. That's the problem.
Finish answering your question. Reptilian. Sorry. Not a common race for me. From what you can tell, he's having a lot of trouble speaking common. It's not his strong suit. He knows, from what you can tell, enough to get by, as he's been able to have a conversation with you, but some words such as tyrant and races don't make sense to him.
I know this is, right?
Yeah.
And I just wanna just quickly say some like what is your usual language, if I may?
You call it Ignan, I believe.
Huh?
Ignan.
What?
Is it Ignan? Ignan. Ignan.
Okay, hold on.
IGN 10 out of 10.
IGN 10 out of 10.
I don't know that language.
don't
I
think I
feel
know.
like I have something that pertains to. Oh wait.
You
Sorry.
have comprehend language as a spell.
I have that, but I
You
have
spells.
yeah. I also have a book that literally says that is like languages for tyrants.
Languages for dummies.
Language for dummies.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I guess it doesn't do anything. Like,
It's not
is that just like a very old ancient language?
from what you can. So you take a few seconds. You're like, give me a second. Now let me see if I can figure this out. You start.
Yeah, I
flipping the
flipped through it. Obviously, yeah.
book. Oh, it.
Not in there.
Not in there.
Okay.
You're flipping through a French textbook trying to find like
Basic-
a
So it's-
language of
it's-
primordial goo or monster or something.
Pretty much. You're flipping through a book that it gives you a lot of the other generally common languages like Draconic, Dwarven,
Start
Elven.
speaking French.
Pretty
Baguette.
much, yeah. Baguette.
Almost made me choke.
C'est la vie.
But from what you can tell, you aren't able to find anything Iganin. You find Infernal, but the only words in Infernal that you can find are like, "Hello, my name is," and then also, "Where is the kitchen?" or
¿Dónde
something like
está el
that.
baño?
Pretty much, yeah. It's like the very very like basics to Infernal, right? That's the closest thing you find in the I languages.
So I wanna start being like, I'm reading directly from the infernal section of it, and I'm just like, hello, like in that language or whatever.
Ifri shakes his head.
I like a little differently.
To answer your question, someone who
I-
brought you here is
Right.
either
Close up the
smart
book, put it
and
away.
powerful, or dumb and accidental.
We can hope it was
You
dumb.
had said you have a genie of your own, yes?
Right.
And you said he disappeared when he went looking for something.
Yes.
Did
I disappeared during the battle.
tell you, or do you know where he was looking, and or when it was? It was about like an hour or two ago,
Mm-hmm.
at most. Because
Okay.
magic, as said, is volatile, and if one were to cast magic similar to my magic at the same time as my magic was experimental at best, it could have caused a problem.
All right. So you're saying you think my genie did this, or just that he was somehow affected by this?
If your genie was involved, it was accidental. If it was someone else, most likely a powerful mage who is unhappy with you, or something more. And he gives another grin. More than human, or elven, or physical, for that matter.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll I think we'll let you know what we decide.
I have another question. How come you couldn't, like, save up your magic and get yourself out? How come you had to blow up everyone and make everyone disappear to do this thing?
Not everyone disappeared. Only the Emperor disappeared from the real. You just witness everyone else not following.
And what happened to Alcides? We had a Dragonborn friend.
Alcides.
He's black, he's got like glowy bits on somewhere, I don't know how to describe him properly. He has weird armor. He gets angry and punches Rexy a lot.
And the Ifrit shrugs.
I'll just be kind of crestfallen that he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And then he takes a second actually, and he thinks for a moment. What you said in the beginning of saving up my magic and escaping. Could have been possible. And he takes a look at the floor for a second.
I think you should maybe
It would
consult
have
your playbook
taken-
next time a little better.
It would have taken many, many years, though, as the spell, and he kind of motions to the ground, is very intricate and has more than one part. Maybe 3 or 4 generations to break out and escape that way. But possible. Slow, but possible.
Yeah, I'm definitely not that patient.
Neither am I.
All right, well,
All right.
Glad we're
Well,
all
I'm,
agreeing
I'm,
about
not.
something.
I'm just gonna slowly like start turning around and walking up the stairs to go back to the Emperor.
You know where to find me.
yeah. Pretty sure you won't be out of there for another 3 or 4 generations, so
What? We're not gonna.
He chuckles slightly at that.
But I thought,
Yes.
don't we want to get out of here?
We're going to weigh our options.
I'll turn and start following the others if they're going.
Might as well.
Chrissy, are you following?
Are we closing the door behind us or leaving it open?
I'm gonna leave it open. I don't care. But that's up to you guys.
Maybe it'll make him feel better.
Yeah.
Besides seeing a wooden door, maybe he'll like to see some stairs.
Yeah.
Stairs are new. He hasn't seen the stairs in a while.
Wow,
Change of
it's a new
pace.
view. What a beautiful landscape. He can paint it on his floor.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys head up the stairs?
Mhm.
Okay. So as you head up the stairs, the Emperor is moved the chair from from the table and kind of sat down and it started like scratching some notes into a notebook of his own. And as you guys head up the stairs, you open the door in front of you shut. You open it and you see him sitting there. He shuts the book, puts it in his cloak. So, any information you can give me? Already back at square one.
He says he can get us out
Well-
of here. He says the whole
Yep.
point of us being in this weird, like, not really existing place is because he's mad at you and he wanted to trap you so that now you're both trapped. So if we let him out, then he'll let us out. That's what he says.
Ah,
Clever. Why didn't he just use a spell then if he was going to wait so long and just get his own way out?
That's what I asked, but then he said it would take like a long time and he didn't want to deal with that. And I was bored of the conversation too, so I understand. I can't sit still for that long.
Markov did make a very good spell, didn't he? That makes sense. Well, is there anything else he wants, or does he just want out of the circle?
I don't know, we didn't ask him.
I think he just wants to be released, but I would definitely worry for you.
He couldn't hurt me even if he wanted to. Did he mention anything about how he got there? Or was it a...
He says he got tricked and that you never held up your part of a deal or something. So he's probably mad at you.
Understandably.
So, can we let him out and go home now? What are we waiting for?
He watches the Emperor kind of thinks for a moment. I'll be back momentarily. Then he stands up from the chair and goes back up the stairs that you guys had come
Hey.
down originally from.
As
Okay,
he's
bye.
leaving,
Yep.
as he's leaving, I want to grab his arm, but like pull him aside from like them two.
Okay.
Um,
So you
Like,
grab
I want to
his
have
arm.
like a little aside with him for a second.
You
I
grab his
see how
arm
it is.
and
You guys
he
need their guy
turns-
time.
He turns to you and like raises his hand and then slowly puts it down as you let go of him.
Yeah.
And
I
he
like-
follows you off to the side a little bit.
And yeah, I just like gesture over to a corner or something. I'm like, hey, so this might be a genie to genie thing. But I just wanted to ask, was it something deity related?
What do you mean? And this is both Blue and the Emperor. I don't understand your question.
So like he wanted you possibly to, you know, spread the good word about
Oh, you mean my
him.
deal with the genie?
Yes.
Oh, no. Genies cannot become gods. That's ridiculous. I am the closest thing to a god besides gods themselves, and then demigods, but that's besides the point. Our deal was more along the lines of I had a friend of his, and he wanted the friend back. So, in return for helping me with a situation of my own, I offered to give him his friend back, but it was more, how do you say, prosperous to have them both here, in fact. So, understandably, he was not very happy about this, and now we're in our current situation, so now is a good enough time to remedy this.
Is this friend another genie?
Yes, specifically a Dao. Jiao? I don't quite know how to say their names. I believe it is Dao, one of the more vicious earth genie-esque things.
Student Blue, what type of genie is mine?
That's a wonderful question. You've never had that conversation with him, you don't know.
Oh my god.
You stop for a moment, you're like, there are other kinds of genies, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
It's the straight up, it's a surprised Pikachu face, just, there's more than one?
Somebody please make that into a meme.
Yeah, somebody, yeah, you go ahead and clip that, and or
If Hawk's still in chat, he probably will.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Either my face or Stu's face.
Any chance you can take me to see this other genie?
Oh,
Stu just wants to get like all the airbending power, or like he wants to become the avatar of genies.
seeing the genie, no, they're currently, instead of a magical circle, they're stuck in their, perspective vase, lamp, however genie is, usually captured. I made the Ifrit downstairs, his quote-unquote bottle was the room. So, I'm not planning to let the Dao, out of its quote-unquote room, the vase, but I can show you where it's kept.
Right. Yeah. I don't plan on releasing it. I'd just like to
Oh, neither do I. Do not worry.
see it if possible.
I just totally thought of something. If I was playing my Catsy character, the one who's like the cat-like one, she would see that face and be like, knock off counter, knock off counter, knock off counter. So do not keep evil beings in jars around. I don't really
Around
have an official
cats.
name for her yet.
I thought you said it was pudding.
Not vibing with it yet.
Mm.
Kind of a temporary.
Okay, sorry. Was reading things. If you wish, I will. That's where I'm going now to go get it. So.
Right. Okay.
Then the Emperor kind of takes a step, and then turns back to you. Now, do not mistaken this for trust, and do not grab my arm again.
Right. I mean, it was hard in the first place because tiny arms and all that. But
He grins slightly at that. Is like, yes. Well,
no, but I understand that trust is earned, so I would work towards that.
good. He takes a step and looks back to you and Myrtle. Sorry, you and Chrissy, Tat.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to go get a bargaining chip to get us out of here. If you'd like to come, you can, or if you'd like to stay here. I trust you more than your friend, who will be coming with me, by the way. As
In the meantime, I was talking to Myrtle a little bit, probably, or talking to Chrissy a little bit, like.
Sorry, I totally just blanked. What was it?
You're fine. He's basically offering for you guys to stay or go with him, but in the meantime, while he was talking with Reximus, you two might have been talking.
Yeah, I wanted to be like, as Reximus grabs the Emperor's arm and they go off to have their guy talk, I wanted to be like, so who do you think the Emperor wanted to make disappear? The most terrifying creature of all.
Please.
Corona.
Smite it, hurry.
Oh, no.
And
The
Chrissy,
evilest
you
of them
take-
all, Lord
You take
Coronavirus.
15 damage, Chrissy, from God smiting you because you're infected.
Oh no.
Frick you up.
I wonder if he. EJ is wondering if he like became the emperor by like making the previous emperor disappear or something. But I'm.
I mean, from your understanding, at least from history, the Emperor's been the Galamir has been the Emperor for, again, as he had stated, thousands of years, centuries.
Oh,
Yeah,
he old.
he
Oh,
old.
boy,
In every,
crusty.
But
I mean,
wishes can
in-
accomplish magic and history
in
altering.
in all sorts of books and everything along those lines. He's been the Emperor for since your great grandparents were alive.
Oh,
Before your village was even made. He built the cities, more or less, and everything along the lines of every city and every village, right?
wow.
That's how the story is always portrayed.
Surprised
The
he's not
Emperor enlisted by
more-
gods.
nice and charitable. Like he's old and wise. Oh, well. So yeah, I still ask my question. Like, who do you think he made disappear?
Anybody really? He's a diplomat. He could kill he could have killed somebody that almost started a war, killed somebody that displeased him, killed a former lover who was going to expose him. Who knows?
But he's like the emperor. Isn't he already in charge of everything? Why did he have to make like a deal with the devil in order to make someone disappear?
People in power will do. People disappear.
But I mean, like, wouldn't it be cheaper to just like hire some random guy on the street to stab him instead of like harnessing otherworldly powers and mess with genies and magic and stuff?
Who knows?
Well,
There's
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
how
things
this
we won't
stuff works.
understand, and trust me, I wish I knew.
Alright, and now we can catch up with reality, I guess. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Step back
So the Emperor kind of looks back and says, "You can come with us if you'd like, or if you'd like, you can stay here. We'll be back momentarily. We're just gonna go get a bargaining chip to help us get out of this."
I'll come. I want to see what's going on. I'm just gonna be bored otherwise. Unless you have a big, like, playroom in this big place? Or, like, giant trampoline?
Nothing
or-
along those lines.
Do you have a petting zoo?
No,
Oh.
I do not have a petting zoo. I
Besides,
had
I don't think there's any
horses.
animals.
I had horses, but they've disappeared along with everything
Oh.
else.
Darn.
And you, young elf,
Yes.
would you like to come with us?
Sure. Yeah.
Right. Then, if you do not mind following. And he stands up momentarily. No, he's already standing, sorry. He begins to go back up the stairs again. With you following. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink because I've run out of liquids and my throat is getting sore. Sorry.
Hydrate!
Hydrate!
Liquids.
Oh, my back.
I thought we were gonna have to fight that thing, gonna be honest.
Yeah, same. I was like, yo, we got to set this thing free and it's gonna try and kill us.
Yeah.
So I thought we had only been doing this for 40 minutes, and I was about to freak out. And then I realized, no, wait, we started at like 6:10, not 7.
Yep.
We are currently
So I guess
an hour and 40 minutes in ish.
We're gonna keep going. I mean, I only have, unless you guys need to go at 8. If any of you guys need to go at 8.
I'm good. To
I
keep
think
going.
I'm good.
Chrissy?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. So you follow the Emperor up the stairs, and not long, you get back to what you believe is the, I guess, second lowest level below the main floor, main hall. He takes out another set of keys, opens the door, and that's impressive.
What am I
You
doing?
turn into a T-Rex. Not
Or
T-Rex,
Triceratops.
Triceratops. Tyrannosaurus Rex is
Hey!
the Rex.
That's
They're
racist.
You're gonna make me laugh and drop all of them.
So the Emperor takes out another set of keys, opens up a door, and enters a room. You see, as he opens up the door, a large, similar to the room that Tridem had, with some magical artifacts here and there scattered about. This has items lining the walls. There are display cases and vases and gilded pieces of armor and swords all along the walls. Doors lining each, 3 doors on each side. And the Emperor walks in. Welcome to my collection room. I hope it does not need to be said, but please don't touch anything.
Looks at
And he kind of
Rex.
looks at he looks at Chrissy, you specifically.
Can I
No
give him
matter
the bird?
No, yeah, sure. No
I'll
matter
give
how
him
much you
bird.
would like to give back to people, I would much rather you do not touch anything here. And
Gives him the bird. Touch this.
As we're looking around, is there anything like the key that Tridem was talking about, or like the compass? I forget what exactly was mentioned with that meeting. Like the 2 halves needed for some grand treasure. I don't even remember.
the key in a it was a key in a map, more or less. He had stated it was a Tridem had stated it was a map, from what you remember. You look around, you know that Tridem had the key.
Yeah.
And you do look around, you see several rolls of parchment, scrolls here and there, in a couple of different cases. You see a display case with just books and scrolls, like, all inside of it. So you think there may be a map, from where you can tell, but you don't see any keys, anything like that.
Was there anything that would like catch my eye? Just it
Oh,
being
everything.
interesting. Oh,
Everything.
I will be very
Everything
tempted to
that's not,
touch.
like, a book or a piece of paper. It's all shiny, nice, it's well kept. A lot of it are.
Do any of them have like bright colors flashing or anything?
Flashing? No, but you do see.
Any like rainbow wands of unicorn fairy dust or
No.
rainbow
There is
magic? I don't know.
You do see a case that has 3 small stone statues with a gem on each of them. Each
He
gem
made
is a
it.
different color.
Hmm.
Let's see here. You also
You
see.
made it.
Hmm?
You
Oh
made
no!
the
Oh, he
meme.
made it. Nice.
Oh, Pump made the meme.
I want to see
yes.
it. Are you gonna send it in this chat?
Provide the meme.
How do I do so? Hold on.
Thank
Tex
you,
is a
Mace.
little girl. Thank you for asking, Ray.
There we go.
Little
He's the
grill.
little George Foreman.
Stu. Language of the devil. Mario Plane of Fire.
That's great.
Wait,
Beautiful.
he's back? He never left. I love that one. There's more than one type of genie.
Yeah,
Wait,
hang
there's
on. All
more.
right, here we
Where
go.
are
Chat.
these?
I'll show chat this real
They're in
quick.
the dank memes. I love that.
Oh.
We want to see the memes? Yeah, the memes are in the Evotech dank memes chat. So if you haven't joined the Discord, you can. And you can take a look at them, or you can see them on stream.
That's not us.
So while what?
Where?
Eh?
Have a texting memes? I don't see them. Am I bad?
I think it's just in dank memes.
Just in,
is.
it's
That's
dank
right. Oh.
memes.
I see. I didn't scroll all the way properly.
All right, here, chat. There you go.
Wow.
To continue with what you see a golden set of glasses with what looks like sapphire where the lenses should be. You also see 2 small gold lion statues, along with this jade owl statue as well.
You said these were in a display case?
Yeah, they're all in display cases near each other. You see, there's a lot though. Like everywhere you look, there's an item of some sort. There's a sword hanging on the wall that looks like it's made out of ice and sapphire. There's armor. There's gauntlets. There's a helmet with gems encrusting it.
I'll just go up to one of the cases and be like, putting my nose up against it, like, whoa.
Okay. The Emperor looks at that and is like,
Not touching glass, but not touching objects.
that's it. That's what's going to do. He's like, yeah, okay. Now, if you do not mind waiting here, I'll be back momentarily. And he takes a few steps, takes out a set of keys, opens up another door, and shuts the door behind him. And you are left in this room of items. Yes, I know what I did.
Does it
What would you
count
like
as
to do?
touching if I use Mage Hand?
Wait, so he just stepped out?
He stepped into another one of the rooms and shut the door behind him.
Wait, so I couldn't follow him? Or, like...
As you do you begin to try to follow him?
Yeah, I'm just right behind him. I don't care
Okay.
about any of this stuff.
So yeah, he did say you could come see. So he does let you follow him into the room.
Okay.
Tat and Chrissy, do you follow him as well, or do you stay in the room you're in?
I mean, I got distracted and I'm looking
Yeah,
at
okay.
a display case. Did he say, like, wait here and I'll be right back?
He
Or-
said he will be back if you don't follow him. Basically,
okay.
was what he was saying. And
And
so,
then
Yeah,
I'll
I'll-
stay with Kat and keep an eye on her.
Yeah, I'll wait here for
Okay.
a second, just, like, looking at something glowing.
all right. So go ahead and roll two d20s for me, just to kind of give me
I think I'm about to steal.
no additions?
no addition, just d20. I'm trying to see
Okay.
what you're looking at.
Are we
basically.
each rolling one, or are we each rolling two?
You roll two, because I want to see what you are looking at specifically.
Okay.
Like what case
15.
of
11.
so 26. Okay. Actually, would probably been better if I just made you roll d100, but that's fine. Would have gotten your attention. I know this.
Does it count as touching it if I use Mage Hand? I ask Chrissy.
You probably don't want to get on this guy's bad side, so it's probably best if you don't. As much as I'd love to snatch something from here, I don't know if it'll return with me on the plane of existence that we belong, so I'm not gonna touch anything.
Oh, that's
So
a good
I mean,
point.
by steal, I mean borrow. Forever. Don't.
So Tad, as you can ask that, you look back and you see this golden framed mirror. The mirror portion itself is covered in black paint, but the parts that aren't reflective are framed with gold and emeralds. And that immediately catches your attention. Next to it is a case with, looks like a bow. It's not strung. There's a coil of basically what looks like bowstring next to it in this glass case. And so that's what catches your attention.
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy,
Mm-hmm.
you said you were not going to steal anything?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll come back with me on the plane of existence, and plus I don't know if any of this stuff is cursed.
Okay.
I'll go over to the mirror and, like, try to see if... Is it, like, spray painted black, the reflective part?
It looks like everything that would show your reflection is covered in some way. At first, it looked like paint, but as you get closer, it looks like pitch black fabric is covering portions of it. Some sort of everblack fabric is covering everything that would reflect you back.
Can I, like, kind of try to peer around the fabric, or, like, come as close to touching it as possible without actually touching it?
It is hanging up on a wall and it is above you. So you're kind of
Oh.
looking up at it. No, you
Gotcha.
wouldn't be able to reach it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Even if I, like, reach straight up?
If you reach straight up, you could maybe touch the bottom of it, but you wouldn't be able to reach any of the fabric.
Mm-hmm. I believe someone's ringing our doorbell, and I don't know who.
Ah, yes.
I will ignore it. So, Myrtle, you said, or like you had something you were interested in too?
No, not in particular.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So then, Reximus, you follow the Emperor into a small room. As he shuts the door behind you, you look and you see on a pedestal, on a stone pedestal, there is a vase. Just a clay vase that has a cork on the top of it, and looks like chalk paintings or some sort, chalk drawings on it. The Emperor goes over, brushes off some dust, and picks it up. Okay, we're all good to go. This is where the Tao is currently being kept.
Unless it was the
So-
other jar. Or maybe the other jar.
Maybe it was the other.
My mansion's really big.
It's huge. Have you seen how big my home is? Could be in the other room for all I know. No. But he picks up. So, this is it. I hope you do not mind, but I'm not going to let it out. Daos are violent, and this one's been put in this jar for a long time.
Wonder how much
Right.
magic it charged up.
Well,
Well,
I think I'm good. I don't need to see it get let out.
you're not going to.
Well, okay.
Okay. And he walks past you and opens up the door. He sees you, Tad, staring up at the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't touch that if I were you. It is, well, the best thing I could say is it traps souls.
Oh. I mean, I can't see it into it anyway. I'm too short to use it. And I look straight ahead at the wall in front of me.
Probably for the better. And, he begins walking out of the room. He gets over to the door that you entered in from, opens it, turns back. If you do not mind, we will go back and get us out of this plane. Whatever this
Wait,
plane
what was-
is.
Hold on. What did he get?
He's currently holding basically just a clay vase with a cork on top of it.
Right. So he's basically holding the genie.
He's
Yeah?
holding a vase with what he stated a genie is inside. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I thought he left them in there, like literally walked in the room, picked something up, and then left them in there. I was like,
No.
okay, sorry, I
Yeah, he
misread
stated
that.
the genie
Yeah,
was
sorry.
in the vase. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I follow.
And he motions to the door for you all to leave the room.
I go.
Chrissy.
Mhm.
But I give like a look back at some of the cool things and I'm like, goodbye, cool things.
So you all leave. Reximus, do you leave? You leave as well, or do you?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all leave, and the Emperor shuts the door behind him and locks it. At this moment, you still have. So by the way, Reximus, you still have detect magic. As you entered that room was again filled with magic, just auras of magic everywhere. It was blinding and everything.
Right.
Not also including the glittery fragments in the air that are just around you.
Hmm.
And as he shuts the door and locks it, you feel a magical aura coming off the door itself. Interesting. Sorry. And so he. Well,
Wait.
off. Mhm.
Sorry. As far as the door, can I get a school for that one?
Enchantment as well.
Okay.
Door's enchanted.
All
From what you get. Off we go to get out of this realm. And he begins walking down, back down the stairs to the dungeon area. He's more or less just kind of assuming you were following him at this point. Are you all following him?
Mm-hmm.
I am. Yeah.
Eventually, you get back to the dungeon, and he makes his way back to where the genie, the Ifrit, is being held. And he enters
Hold
the
on a
room.
second.
What's up, Myrtle? Sorry.
I think she's doing something.
Sorry, no.
Oh, okay.
My neighbors have decided to do something at 8 o'clock in the evening. I can't really fully focus, but you know what? It's fine.
Okay.
Turn us up louder in the headphones.
Oh
Wear
yeah, I
silencers.
did because I really hate hearing them.
Oh,
Oh, is it
Mhm.
adult somethings?
Mm-hmm.
We
Uh,
don't need to
Ah.
talk about it. It's okay.
no.
nice.
So, anyways, you all begin to head down the stairs again to where the Ifrit is being held, and the Emperor enters the room holding a jar, holding the vase, basically. And he enters. Well, Ifrit, I've heard what you've asked, and you want for us to let you out, and so you'll send us home, correct? I said that I would send home those three, not you. I expected as much. Well, I have something to sweeten the deal. And he holds up the vase. Your friend. And the Ifrit stops for a moment. I will get them back if I let you go. Yes, of course. How can I trust you? You can't. Ifrit stops for a moment.
It's got a point.
Ifrit stops.
Brimming with confidence.
And the Ifrit kind of stands back. Let me out so I can cast my magic to send you back. Good. And the Emperor kind of starts walking towards the magical circle. Stops, looks back at you, Reximus.
Mm-hmm.
As you said, trust is earned. He hands you the vase. Don't screw this up for me. I need both hands for this.
So I'm just holding it. He just wants me to hold it.
He just wants you to hold it.
Just gonna
All right.
scoot
As he
behind
is
Chrissy
turning,
again.
yeah, as he's turning back towards the genie, right? I want to sort of whisper to the two of them.
The two of us?
Yeah. I think there's something wrong here. I think we missed something.
What do you mean?
Why would he need to be released to do magic? He did magic in the first place while being trapped.
He said he used it up or something.
Right. But now he can just suddenly cast once released?
Maybe he only can regenerate it slowly when he's trapped. I don't know how magic works.
If you'd like to, you can make an Arcana check, Stu.
Okay.
To see if you can kind of get a glimpse of what's going on.
Yeah. That will be
The coolest magic I can do is just
a
say
15.
mean things to someone and have them hurt in their brain.
It's a 15.
Sorry, I got a message from Niner on Snapchat. Haven't checked it yet, but
Hope he's okay.
you get the sense that whatever magical circle the genie's in, from your knowledge, it's also stopping them from being able to cast a lot of magic. It's kind of like an anti-magic shell wherever they are. From your understanding, they had spent a lot of time, the equivalent of like water kind of running down a stone. They spent a lot of time making such tiny leeway where they could cast one spell. And that's how this happened, from your understanding of how magic works.
Right. So being released, it would as Tat kind of expressed, charge more quickly.
More or less,
more
yeah. It would
like
allow him
he'd be unchained.
Yeah.
basically, yeah. So a lot of magic requires. So counterspell is a perfect form of explanation. The spell counterspell, it literally just stops your spell from happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically just a constant version of that is where he's at, more or less. And he was just waiting for one specific
CJ.
break in it where he could cast this spell, right?
All right, then could we retcon that I didn't say that because I would probably know more about.
I mean, yeah, you probably know more, but honestly, the
Magic.
way it was explained, honestly, it you don't have to retcon it. It wasn't explained well to you. It was a lot of it was kept secret. So you
Right.
doing an Arcana check was
That's
the really
fair.
only way you could have gotten that information.
Okay.
So if you want, we can retcon it. You just don't know that, though. You wouldn't know.
No,
that
that's fine.
information.
That's fine.
Okay.
I took her at her word, and I was just like, well, yeah, with my magic knowledge, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
The Emperor gets over to the magical circle and pulls out a small wand from his robes, and he looks back to you, Reximus.
Mhm.
If anything seems off, drop the vase.
You said drop.
Drop.
Won't that
Yes, break it.
release him?
No.
Or will it just murder him?
Murder.
Oh,
Oh,
good to know.
He's just like, yeah, no.
Did
They'll
you
just murder.
Did you say that? Did you actually say that? Ask that question?
No, I was asking that in
Okay.
my normal voice.
Yeah. No.
That's interesting to note, though.
From Blue to EJ. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Since you don't ask that, yes, just jump the face. The Ifrit kind of, you see the Ifrit's expression go from smiling like I'm about to get let out to concern.
Hmm.
So from your base, ability to understand reactions, you do think that you dropping the vase would kill anything inside of it.
Right. With those reactions that he had, did it look like he was like, oh, I'm about to like pull something here, or is it just like, oh, I'm about to make a good deal?
From the first look, it was I have the chance to pull something if I want to, but then that
okay.
is like
Right.
okay, got to rethink this.
Yeah.
So the Emperor turns back and
We're gonna die.
begins to focus at the magical circle, does the swish and flick of a wand, and
It's Leviosa.
Leviosa. Sorry. Does the swish and flick of using the wand, and with your detect magic, which is still going, you feel and see a lot of the magical aura in the room dissipate. The glittering in the air is still there. That might just be something where you are, but the circle itself, the slight magical glow that's been around where the genie's been standing the entire time, dissipates, and the Ifrit stops for a moment, puts his hand out, and it passes from where it was before, and his arm fully stretches out, takes a step. I would really hope that we are keeping a deal this time, Galamir. Oh, believe me, it would be more beneficial to keep you trapped if we weren't here, but you're of no use to me here, where we are, trapped. And the genie stops for a moment, kind of nods, and you watch as the genie closes his eyes for a brief moment, and you feel another pulse of magical energy, and you can kind of see it, Reximus. Tat, please make a wisdom saving throw for me. Reximus, you as well, actually, now think about it.
I feel like some spicy things about to happen.
That is
Oh.
a 15 total.
That's a 5.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. We'll get to that in a minute. As this magical pulse rushes through you, you all feel lightheaded for a brief moment, as if you just got dropped, basically, right? You know the feeling of like when you're on a roller coaster and you drop? That feeling happens. You get lightheaded
Did I
and your
just have a
stomach...
heart attack?
You all feel that, and
Ooh.
the genie, and it takes you a few moments, but then you begin to hear the sounds of a city moving, and
We're
it's
back.
hard to hear it, but you do hear slight animal noises, birds and things like that from outside. Even though you are very far below ground, you hear brief chirping. Some of the cells have open windows, and you can assume it's from there.
Chrissy, we're back. We're back. The world exists again.
Reximus, you stand holding the vase. I would like you to
Drop it.
Drop it like a
make a I guess just a base strength check for me.
Oh gosh. Okay.
'Cause, I mean,
throw the deal off.
The general thing is, like, if you were to basically have the feeling of being dropped, you might loosen your grip. It's a very low DC. I just want to see if you keep holding on to the veils, basically.
Right. Okay. It's a 13.
Yeah, you're fine. As long as you rolled above a 3, you'll be fine.
3.
Yeah.
I love how
I
you
never
have
know
to
what
make
these
him
do.
roll for these things.
Yeah. You got tiny little arms, man. Anyways. So anyways, you get lightheaded for a brief moment, and you're still able to hold on to the jar, all right. The Ifrit stops. There. You're welcome. Per our deal. And he puts his hand out to you, Reximus, for the what you can assume is the vase. The Emperor is like, yeah. Per our deal. Motions for you to hand over the vase.
I cautiously hand it over. I kind of look to the Emperor as well at the same time.
He doesn't
what is-
have. You don't see any expression on his face. He's as per our deal.
Okay. Yeah, I start handing it to the genie.
As you hand it over to the genie takes it, goes to uncork, and then stops for a brief moment. For the better, and to keep our deal. Thank you. And he kind of nods to you, Reximus, and you two as well, Tad and Chrissy. And
I'll smile and be like, "Thank you. Hope you have a good day. Sorry for the 3-year inconvenience."
not your fault. And he kind of looks over to Galamir, and you watch as he kind of glares at Galamir, and then small sparks and flames begin to flick off of the Ifrit. And similar to how Mblohr dissipates in smoke, he disappears in a small puff of flames, and he's gone. You currently stand in this now empty room with the Emperor, with the sounds of the city happening
We didn't die, guys.
off in the distance. You didn't die, and that is a good place to end the session,
Hmm.
if you would like.
Yeah. that's
Cool.
fine.
Good
Okay.
stuff.
Hey.
Yeah, I was really expecting you guys to screw that up somehow. Oh wait, no, sorry, we're not gonna end things yet.
Oh, never
that
mind.
failed wisdom saving throw, Stuart.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The beetle
Yeah.
in your
completely forgot.
pocket.
Well, actually, failed the wisdom saving throw. Would it take effect on me? Double check.
Are you gonna have to retcon something?
No, not Redco.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if it actually happens now. Because it may be a slow burn thing. Let me double check.
How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
Yep, nope, slow burn. Never mind. We're good. You wouldn't. I mean, unless you would think to check your pockets the moment the genie disappears, which generally no.
No.
Yep.
Would we happen to be able to perceive anything, or is it not something we'd be able to notice?
It's on the inside of his cloak, from
See.
what you can tell. So no. So yeah, that is a perfect place to end the session.
Yay.
Cool.
EJ, do you hear the rain over by you now? Nice.
Now?
Couch right now is
Now?
on my books.
Is there rain out here now?
Wow.
Well, my
Eh.
radar says it's
But,
raining over that
hold
way.
on.
Oh,
I
it
can't
was
tell.
raining all. Oh wait,
Little
not
bit.
for him. Sorry.
It's been raining all day here. Yeah.
Yeah, raining
Oh,
all
yeah,
day
no,
here. For sure.
Y'all got all the rain right now.
We got buckets.
A bucket.
got big buckets.
Actually, I have no idea what area y'all live in, but I ain't gonna ask on stream, so yeah.
Virginia.
I know
Virginia.
that.
Yeah, it's not raining yet over here. It's close to it though. Well, yeah, good stuff. Thank you all for coming out to the stream and for watching our session. Thank you again for the art. If you have any more things you'd like to show us or tweet at us or whatever, hashtag EvaTechDND, ND, not and %D. And we'd love to see it.
Yes.
God bless
thank
and
you,
have a
everyone.
good night, everyone, or day, or whatever time zone it is for you.
Time zones are fun. Thank you
Yes.
everyone for showing up, and we will be back. Not with the D&D next weekend.
Yes, Blue has to go
we'll
somewhere.
be-
So we'll be doing
we'll
something
be-
else.
Yes. Not
Maybe
having
another
D&D, but-
campaign, maybe a one-shot. We'll figure out something to do.
So yes. Thank
Yep.
you, everyone. We'll be live again tomorrow with somebody streaming.
For Avatech SMP at least. I
Yeah.
won't be live. Not on my channel
Yes.
at least.
Yes. Avatar SMP will be live again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Pump. Yeah? Yeah. Pump is live.